Hello, I'm a guy that likes to talk about 80s music, and I was talking before about some good songs from the 80s that sound good for the 4th of July because there's a lot of them for some reason. And I've got a few more here, like this one, Neil Diamond, Coming to America. Of course, the actual title is just plain America without the coming to part. But there are a lot of songs that are called that, just plain America. I don't know why songwriters do that. So let's give it the more specific and appropriate name, Coming to America. You know, like the Eddie Murphy movie. But this is a real good song. It starts out with the orchestra playing. You know, it has a very cinematic sound to it. And you can start visualizing American landscapes in your head, and then the bass guitar and electric guitar come in, bum 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 bum, and he sings "Far." We've been traveling far and everywhere around the world. Yeah, it's a good one. I like it anyway. This one, oh yeah, it's actually given me goosebumps before. Another good one that I like, Jackson Browne, For America. This is a good one for classic rock fans, and it starts out with an electric guitar, then a saxophone comes in, and he sings, I have prayed for America. I was made for America. It's in my blood and in my bones, and her shining dream plays in my mind. And yeah, there's a saxophone in it, and I wondered if that wasn't Clarence Clemens of the E Street Band playing on it, especially since Jackson Browne and Clarence Clemens were friends, or at least they did a song claiming to be friends. But no, it's not him. It was some other guy. Actually, this is really one of my favorites because, one reason is because it's not some kind of dreamy, America is wonderful and beautiful song. No, but it's not some kind of angry America sucks song either. No, it's in between all that. And thus, it sounds to me like a bit more realistic about things. It says, I love America because this is my home, and I like the ideas and the dreams that it has, but it's not perfect. It could use some work. It could always be better. This was on an album called Lives in the Balance. I used to have it on tape, and it had a pretty neat cover. The cover was of the Statue of Liberty, but it was surrounded by scaffolding. And, for a while there in the mid-'80s, the Statue of Liberty was being worked on and fixed up. And so it was surrounded by a lot of scaffolding. And so I think that's a great symbolic image for this song because, Statue of Liberty represents America, and the Statue of Liberty looks really good. But then the scaffolding shows that it can be fixed and made better. But anyway, I don't want to get too philosophical here. That's for my other channel. Another song comes from the KBC Band. Not KFC, not ABC, KBC. This was a band made up of members of Jefferson Airplane, that old 60s hippie band that played at Woodstock, which was also the band that Starship came from. Yeah, Starship and Jefferson Airplane have kind of a complex history, but anyway, this is a song it was released like in the mid-'80s, and I can actually easily describe how it sounds. You take Coming to America, the Neil Diamond song, and Jackson Browne's For America, including the saxophone part, and then the Jefferson Airplane song, Volunteers in America song. Mix it all together, and you've got this song. It's definitely not a well-known song, but I like it. Of course, all of these songs I like, and so maybe they're bad songs and I just have bad taste. But anyway, hopefully this will give some people out there some new songs to enjoy, some ideas, or people can just play Party in the USA if they want to. I don't care. I don't judge. It's your party. You can Miley if you want to. Anyway, I gotta get going.